Hi guys, my name's Callum and I'm a 4th year ed student here at the EU. Our mission to the campus continues over the next 3 weeks as we have 3 guest preachers talking on the topic of Jesus hates religion. These guys will be speaking each for 1 day of each of the 3 weeks. And without further ado, let me introduce you to Andy Judd, Dave Miers and Steve Chong.
Does not stand alone.
G'day, I'm Dave Miers. I'm a youth pastor on Sydney's Northern Beaches. I really like playing soccer, I really like eating sushi, and I love hanging out with my family.
United now in Christ, we are one.
Well, hello there, my name is Andrew Judd and I am a theology student in 3rd year here at Moore College.
United now in Christ, we are one.
Hey, okay, so my name is Steve Chong. I'm a pastor, actually. I'm the lead pastor at a fantastic church called Kirk Place, Presbyterian Church in Kogarah, and God is blessing that lots and we're having a great time there. I'm also the director of the Rice Movement, which is a whole...
To get to know these guys a bit better, we asked each of them a different question. First up, we asked Andy just exactly what was so great about Moore College.
Different gifts and types, united now in Christ.
One of the cool things about living at college is people just keep on buying cool stuff, like this 3,000 litre pool.
Made into a family, a gift from God.
I take no responsibility for this being in the DVD cabinet. I have no idea who put it here. It's most likely that the other speakers, Dave Miers and Andy Judd, came over and planted this in my, yeah. Okay, so here it is.
United now in Christ, we are one.
This is my son's favourite toy. This is Bear. Oh, everyone! This is his favourite toy, and he stinks at the moment. My son poured milk all over him yesterday, so I better make sure we get him washed.
Now that we know these guys a bit better, we asked them what they'll be speaking about and why we should come and invite our friends to hear what they say.
I've been asked to come and speak and hear you on the subject, Jesus hates religion. Now you might be thinking, hang on, this is a religious group at uni. We spend a lot of time reading a religious book, studying a religious guy. Surely Jesus has quite a lot to do with religion, and that's fair enough. But when you look at what Jesus actually did and said, you might be surprised by some of his teachings.
Here's one word, ready? Or actually one person. I'm only speaking about Jesus. And I tell you what, I cannot wait to speak to you about Jesus, because he is the most important person who's ever lived in history. Right? And we kind of think of Jesus all the time and we think, oh, you know, Jesus, he's that religious guy. Jesus actually hates religion. And you'll see that, right? What Jesus is after is our hearts. And I cannot wait to show you from the scriptures, right, from the Gospels particularly, why it is that Jesus wants your heart and what he wants with your heart. And so I would love you to come along and hear what I have to say about that. And particularly, if you are someone here who follows Jesus and you want your friends to know about what Jesus wants with their hearts, you've got to bring them along. And I will guarantee you that I will be telling them about why they should turn to Jesus. And so I want you to come along for that. It's going to be excellent.
What I'm going to be doing on 3 consecutive Tuesdays is opening the Bible. We're going to be looking at 3 stories from the Gospel according to Luke. They're fairly well-known stories, and we're going to be thinking about the topic of Jesus hates religion. See, in Luke, we see Jesus often actually coming up against religious people. We see Jesus actually showing that he hates religion, because ultimately being religious leads to being a self-righteous jerk. Being religious leads to a failure to love and care for people as we really should. And ultimately being religious leads to a failure to acknowledge and to ultimately love the God who has made us. You know what? You should come if you have any type of religious background. Jesus says some confronting words that might actually challenge you, even if you have some type of religious background. But you also should bring your friends, and maybe you bring your friends who actually hate religion as well, and they actually might be pleasantly surprised by what Jesus says about relationship with Him and about what Jesus shows in what He has done to bring an end to religion.
So there you have it. 3 great speakers for 3 great weeks. Tuesday in the New Law Lecture Theatre, Wednesday in the General Lecture Theatre in the Quad, and Thursday upstairs at Eastern Avenue. But for now, I'll let them have the last words.
We'll see you
next week.
Whose name is Jesus, Son of God and Son of